Turning to health news, there's a new ridiculous claim that the Harvard study showing that fluoride is dangerous, it causes brain damage, is somehow not affecting people inside the United States, only in China, where the test subjects came from. It's at Natural News by Ethan Huff. Harvard now ridiculously insists that fluoride only lowers IQ levels outside of the United States. This ties into a push in Wichita, Kansas, one of the few remaining large metropolitan areas not yet fluoridating their water, where they're trying to push for that fluoridation, and they're writing articles in those local controlled media papers trying to convince people that, well, this only applies to the water levels in China, trying to imply without evidence that they don't fluoridate water to the same levels here in the U.S., which isn't true, specifically relating to the 2.4 milligrams per liters level used in the Harvard study, saying that, well, in Wichita it would only be 0.7 milligrams per liter. Well, the problem is it's accumulative. If you keep drinking the water, that's going to affect you over time. If you drink it over the course of your life, it's going to affect your thyroid, it's going to affect your glands, your tissues, your brain. This stuff is dangerous. We don't need it in our water. And even as these Harvard studies come out, other scientific peer-reviewed studies point to the dangers of fluoride, you still see the controlled media trying to push for it, always trying to tell you, well, it's good for teeth. Drink the poison down. That entire article is up at Natural News and Infowars.com. Then we have in economic news, just as QE3 is launched, and we're told Ben Bernanke is going to unlimitedly pump tens of billions of dollars per month into the economy, that, well, that won't be enough. We're going to need QE4. Yes, there's already financial figures calling for it. Folks have barely even started QE3, and yet on Wall Street they're clamoring for QE4. That's a Michael Snyder article. In fact, as you will read below, one equity strategist at Morgan Stanley says he wouldn't be surprised if the Federal Reserve announced another round of money printing by the end of the year. And that's only a few months away. Obviously, we're here in September. This is such a crazy strategy, just QE3 alone, that even former Federal Reserve Chairman Paul Volcker, very much part of the New World Order operation system, has decried it, said it makes no sense, and that this form of quantitative easing is only adding to the problem. And again, this is just part of that drug addiction phenomenon where Wall Street bankers are addicted to this easy money. They just want another hit, because they know how to use it to gain assets. It helps the big boys take control of real assets. It never helps the little people. It's not stimulating the middle class. It's not stimulating the economy. It's just this Ponzi scheme game that's going to go until it accelerates the collapse to a point of no return.
Sick of the globalist eugenicist control freaks adding poison to your water and laughing as you get sick and die? Start purifying your water with ProPure. My friends, I've done a lot of research, and the best gravity filter out there, bar none, is ProPure, and it's available discounted at Infowars.com. Its filters are silver impregnated to prevent bacterial growth. There's no priming required. It's NSF 42 certified. Optional fluoride filters can reduce fluoride up to 95%. Easy to set up and use. Doesn't require electricity. Purify water from lakes, streams, ponds, and wells. This filter system leaves in beneficial minerals, which is key. Save money by not buying bottled water and avoid BPA that leaches from the plastic. ProPure is the best gravity-fed filter out there. It's what my family uses. Infowars.com already has the lowest price on ProPure. But if you add the promo code WATER at checkout, you get an additional 10% off at Infowars.com. You can also call to order 888-253-3139.